Good afternoon, YouTubers. Today is NFL Sunday, December 10th, and we are in for a wonderful afternoon, evening, and night of football today. First off, the Raiders are hosting Raiders at the Chiefs at 1 p.m. I expect the Chiefs to lose this game. Raiders are going to take it on the road. Chiefs are going to have been on a 2-game losing streak. So I expect the Raiders to come up big today. Now, the first start game at 1 p.m. Vikings at the Panthers. This is going to be a great game, battle for the NFC. I mean, the NFC is looking extremely strong right now. In 2017, the Vikings sitting at the number 1 seed in the NFC North Division at 10-2, and the Panthers sitting at number 2 in the NFC East at 8-4. That's going to be a battle. I mean, the Minnesota Vikings have an opportunity to make history. The Super Bowl this year will be hosted by CBS. This game is going to be at 1 p.m. on CBS, and the Vikings have an opportunity to be the first team in NFL football history to make it to the Super Bowl and host the Super Bowl. But they have a tough road ahead of them if they want to make it there. They're on the road today in North Carolina at the Panthers, and I think the Panthers are going to get this win today. I like Cam Newton. I like the offense. Even though they struggled a little bit last week against the Jets, just been able to get the win by 7 points. I expect them to come away with the win, but don't be surprised if the Vikings can do enough to get the win on the road. Cowboys at the Giants at 1 p.m. Because of my district, I'm located in New York. I am forced to watch this game. However, the Cowboys have an opportunity to make a statement. No Ezekiel Elliott, so they can't continue to make excuses about why your team can't get it done. The Giants right now are Giants fans, and the Giants team in general playing for a lot of pride right now. General manager Jesse got fired. Ben McAdoo got fired. Eli Manning was benched last week. He will start today against the Cowboys, so we'll see how he's able to close out the season. But I don't expect the Giants to win. I expect the Cowboys to come on the road at the Meadowlands in MetLife Stadium and get the win. Seahawks and Jags. Now, I'm interested in this game because I want to see, with the injuries that the Seahawks have on defense, how the Jaguars offense will be able to match up against Seahawks defense, even though they have some injuries right now in the secondary. Blake Bortles, I have on my fantasy, I picked him up after Aaron Rodgers went down last week. After Aaron Rodgers went down early in the season last week, Blake Bortles had 300 yards passing for me on my fantasy. So I'm interested to see how the Jaguars will perform offensively against that Seahawks defense. Don't forget about the defensive line up front. They make a lot of sacks, a lot of tackles for losses. But Seattle, flying all the way to Florida, that's a long travel, and that's a long commute. So I expect them I expect the Seahawks to win this game, but it's not going to be easy. I expect the Jaguars to put up a good fight. 4:25. Now, this is my second star. This is my evening star game. The Eagles at the Rams. The Seahawks coming off of a loss last week the Eagles coming off the loss last week to the Seahawks. Now the Rams are hosting the Eagles. This is interesting. Now, the Rams, they're sitting number 1 right now in the NFC West at 9-3, and the Eagles are sitting number 1 in the NFC East at 10-2. So the Rams are 9-3. They have an opportunity to tie up the record at 10-3 if they come away with the win. However, I think the Eagles will bounce back from last week's loss and be able to get the win on the road. But I won't be shocked either if the Rams are able to do enough at home to come away with the win. Now, the game that everybody has been talking about, the rivalry game, Ravens at the Steelers. This is going to be I expect the Terrible Towers to be out for this game. The Steelers are sitting number 1 in the AFC North at 10-2, and the Ravens are sitting number 2 and 7-5. Now, don't be so kicked back or drawn back from that record. The Ravens have played really well this season, and that 7-5 record, I don't think does the team enough justice because they've won some sizable wins this week. But I expect the Steelers to get the win tonight at home. It's going to be a great game. Make sure you tune in. And my 3-star games, the Vikings at Panthers at 1 p.m. That's going to be held on CBS. The Eagles at Rams, that's going to be held at 4:25 on Fox. And then tonight, we got the Ravens at the Steelers on NBC. So big shout out to Fox, CBS, and NBC for broadcasting these games. Now, the games that nobody is really talking enough about is the 3-way tie in the AFC West. The Chiefs right now will be hosting the Raiders at 1 p.m. and the Chargers are playing the Redskins. All 3 of these teams, the Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Raiders, are tied for a 3-way tie, 6-6. Now, the Chiefs have been on a losing streak the past couple weeks. So I expect the Raiders to come away with the win. Now the Chargers have an opportunity to get the win today against the Redskins. The Redskins have not been playing too well, also coming off of a loss last week. So they have a great opportunity right now. These all three teams are playing today. Two teams are playing against each other. There's only going to be one winner for each game. So they have a great opportunity right now to kind of separate themselves from the pack. I expect the Raiders to win and the Chargers to win, which will put a two-way tie with the Chargers and the Raiders, and then the Chiefs will bump down to number 3. So enjoy this day. It's going to be a great afternoon, evening, and night of football. You've heard it here first. Ismail Cherry, Ismail TV, bringing you the facts and football. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.